Very good morning, students. It is very first day of the week. Today we are going to study the grammar topic, which is very important, and the name of the topic is reporting, narration. It is called as reported speech. Very first, I would like to inform you, reporting of the words of a speaker in one's own words is called narration. When a speaker speaks in his own words, then it is called a narration. There are two ways of reporting what people say: direct speech and indirect speech. Now, direct speech. You see, direct speech and indirect speech. In the direct speech, a speaker's words are not changed. Those are told as it is into double inverted commas as a statement, as a quote. And in indirect speech, the third person expresses his or her words in his own words. So, these are two ways to express, to report. Now, in this topic, we are going to convert direct speech into indirect speech. Now, you see, there are four basically types of sentences. There are four types of sentences, and we are going to convert them into indirect speech. So, in this topic, what are we going to learn? We are going to learn very first an indirect speech of an assertive sentence. Second, an indirect speech of an imperative sentence. Third, an imperative sentence an indirect speech of an interrogative sentence. And fourth, you see, an indirect speech of exclamatory sentence. Now you see here, dear children, in this topic, what are we going to learn? We are going to learn very first an indirect speech of an assertive sentence. Second, an indirect speech of an imperative sentence. Third, an indirect speech of an interrogative sentence. Fourth is an indirect speech of an exclamatory sentence. Now you see here, dear children, before learning to this topic, we must know types of sentences, and I consider you know types of sentences as well as you can identify those types of sentences easily. It is your basic learning, and I understand. I consider you know it, and I begin to teach the same topic. Now, dear children, you see here, very first, what do I say? Please pay your attention and listen to me. See, to convert a direct speech into an indirect speech, we have to make some necessary changes. Some necessary changes must be done in the sentence. Direct speech to indirect speech. Now you see here, change number 1. What is that? Change number 1. Remove the commas and inverted commas. When we change into indirect speech, then we have to remove commas and inverted commas. Okay. Now second, in reported speech there are some words which shows nearness, but they are always converted into words which show distance. They are as follows. Some changes in words. I do not write here, but listen to me very carefully, and I tell you which are those words. You see those words here. If you find here the word in indirect speech, you have to convert it, change it as then. Then, now, then. This becomes that. This becomes those. Today becomes that day. Tonight becomes that night. Yesterday becomes the previous day. Last night becomes the previous night. Last week becomes the previous week. Tomorrow becomes the following day. Next week becomes the following week. Ago becomes before. Thus becomes so. Hence becomes thence. Come becomes go. You see, dear children, I read out these words, and what do they get changed? I told you. So I did not write it. Please listen to it, and then you understand what are the changes taken place in words. Now you see, change number 3. Change of person. There are 3 types of person in English language, which are as follows. First person, second person, third person. These are cases. Nominative case, possessive case, accusative case. Do not get confused. If you do not know, okay, but just for your better understanding, I am telling all these minute changes to you very properly. Now, chart number 2, change of persons. Now you see, it will be my and me, we, our, us. Second person, you, your, you. Third person, he, his, him, she, her, they, their, them, it, its, it. Okay, these are changes in persons. First person, second person, third person. There are 3 cases. nominative case, then second is possessive case, and third is accusative case. Do not worry it if you do not understand. When you practice more, when you practice many sentences, then naturally it comes very quickly. Okay, but I tell you, changes in persons, changes in words, and now changes in tenses. The most important. I taught you tenses, and there are 12 tenses. I taught you in detail, dear children. Now you see here, change number 4. Now you see here, if the reporting verb is in present or in future tense, there is no change in the tense of reported speech. If the reporting verb is in the past tense, there is always a change in the tense of the reported speech, which is as follows. Now you see, dear children, pay attention, look at the boards. Just for your example, for your understanding. Now listen here, I wrote here these two sentences. Now very first sentence is teacher says. Teacher says the earth moves around the sun. And second sentence is teacher said the earth moves around the sun. These are two sentences. And in these two sentences there is a difference. What is that? Only in place of says, here said is written. Now you see here, in direct and indirect speech, the given sentence is divided into or has been classified into two parts. The given sentence has been classified into two parts. Which are those two parts? One is reported verb and reported speech. Now you see here teacher says it is reported verb, and rest of the part into double inverted comma, the entire part is called as reported speech. Now here reported verb and reported speech. Now what did I say? You understand. Here if you find simple present tense in reported verb, then reported speech doesn't get changed. And if you find simple past or any other tense in the reported verb, then next tense gets changed. So here says, it will not change. It is said, then it will be changed. So it is the basic. Now dear children, you see here second, changes in tenses. Which are those? Now very first, present simple present tense will become simple past tense. Present continuous tense will become past continuous tense. Present perfect tense will become past perfect tense. Okay? Then present perfect continuous tense will become past perfect continuous tense. Simple past tense will become past perfect tense. Then will becomes would, shall becomes should, may becomes might, can becomes could. Okay, so these are changes. You must know it, and if you know all these changes, then direct and indirect speech topic is very easy to understand you. Now, what did I teach you? Very shortly, let me collect. Very first, you must identify types of sentences, and in this topic we are going to convert direct speech into indirect speech. Then second, changes in words, changes in persons, changes in tenses. You watch it repeatedly, and when you know all these things, then easily you can learn direct and indirect speech. Very important. If reported verb is in simple present tense, then reported speech doesn't get changed. If reported verb is in simple past, then it gets reported speech gets changed. So these are slight changes, and if you acknowledge those, then easily you can learn this topic. Okay. Now in the next lecture we will learn that changes based upon the types of sentences, and indirect speech of assertive sentence, indirect speech of imperative sentence, and indirect speech of interrogative sentence. Okay, that's all, dear children. Thank you. Today it is for you. Tomorrow we will learn further.